It's hot. Hey everybody, Mary here from Mary's Heirloom Seeds, and welcome to my weekly live chat here on YouTube. Woo-hoo! Is it warm enough where you are right now? It's finally warmed up here, and I am so excited. I probably should have put my hair up because it's a little sticky out. um, I am Mary from Mary's Heirloom Seeds, and thank you for joining me for my weekly live chat here on YouTube. Today is our update for the 2023 garden challenges. So if you don't know what the garden challenges are, I will share those in just a moment. But before I get started, I always like to share all the great info that I have in the description section of this video. Hey Krista, it's a lovely sunny day here in Texas. It's a little overcast here in Ben Wheeler, Texas, where I am, but I'm appreciative of that because otherwise it would be a little too warm for me even with that too. So in the description section of this video, you will find links to my comprehensive planting guide. You'll find links to sign up for my emails. You'll also find the information I'm going to share with you about the garden challenges. So every month I'm trying to share updates on across all of the different platforms I have. Hey Jenny, thanks for joining me. I'm trying, I promise. So this is the YouTube version of our update. So if you don't know what the garden challenges are, this year I am challenging you to grow the largest watermelon and the largest pumpkin. So we have two garden challenges. Hey Hog Legs, thanks for joining us. If you haven't already seen the announcements, again, in the description section of this video, you'll find 3 links. The announcement for the watermelon challenge, the announcement for the pumpkin challenge, and the February announcement. Hey Shasta, the February announcement specifically is what are we giving away? So I would want to share what I'm giving away first, and then I'm going to share with you kind of what I'm doing back here. If you haven't already, please hit the thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't. We just passed a milestone of 11,000 subscribers on YouTube, which was pretty awesome. We also just celebrated 12 years of Mary's Heirloom Seeds, which is even more awesome. I wasn't super active on YouTube in the very beginning, and now I'm kind of adding more videos and going live every week. So what are we gonna give away? That's kind of the exciting part. What do you want to know? What are we giving away? So I had to write it down here just so that I had some notes and I make sure that I have it right. So the first prize for the largest pumpkin and the largest watermelon is a $50 gift card to Mary's Heirloom Seeds. So 2 winners will receive one of each. So, you know, depending on which one you enter, there's a $50 gift card for each entry. Awesome for the winners. And that's for the largest pumpkin and the largest watermelon. The second prize for the second largest watermelon and pumpkin is a $25 gift card to Mary's Heirloom Seeds. But there's more. I'm also going to give away for the funkiest. Krista says, I appreciate you're on YouTube as I don't do Facebook. Awesome. I try to share everything. I'm on Instagram as well, and I'm on Twitter, not really active there, but I do share when I can. So the funkiest shaped pumpkin and the funkiest shaped watermelon are each going to receive $15 gift cards to Mary's Heirloom Seeds. And then just for participating, I'm going to pull 4 winners at the end, and each of them will receive a $15 gift certificate to Mary's Heirloom Seeds. Awesome, right? So how do you enter? Hey, Kim G, thank you for joining me. You said if my dad were alive, he would be on this challenge. He used to grow the big pumpkins. Awesome. That is great. This all started because the ladies at KNC Worm Farm challenged me last year and the bugs got mine. So I'm going to do a little better and be a little more proactive on my large pumpkins this year. Behind me here, I am not growing one that is necessarily one that I recommended for the largest watermelon, but it's the prettiest. If you can't see this, these leaves have sparkles. This is yellow flesh moon and stars watermelon. So the leaves themselves are green with yellow speckles, and that's not a diseased plant. it is a very healthy plant. And then the actual watermelon itself grows that same thing. It's a dark green watermelon with yellow speckles all over it like moon and stars. And then the inside has yellow flesh, which is kind of cool as well. Now I have over here, I have Georgia rattlesnake watermelon. And over there I have, over there I have the one that I did recommend as the largest one. So there's a lot of different ones. And that one's the Carolina Cross. So in the announcements you see in the description section for the two different challenges, there are recommendations on specific varieties that grow large so that you can hopefully grow something big, but you don't have to use those. So the rules are very simple. You need to buy your seeds from Mary's Heirloom Seeds, and they didn't necessarily have to be purchased this year. So if you bought them last year and you still had seeds left over, you can join the challenge. And the second requirement is you have to check in at the end, because you can't enter through my brain. You've got to put it in an email. So those are really the two challenges. So you've got to purchase your seeds from Mary's Heirloom Seeds and check in at the very end. Now, I am going to create a check-in on marysheirloomseeds.com for June. I wasn't able to get it done today because I had so many other things that I was doing. Some family stuff I had to take care of that was kind of on the top of my priority list. I got seed orders out, but this family thing that I'm working on was really important. So I had to take a minute to get that taken care of. So tomorrow is June 2nd. I will be a day late and I apologize, but I will have a link at Mary's Heirloom Seeds on Mary's blog that you can actually sign up. So you can say, this is my email and this is the challenge that I'm signing up for. So stay tuned for that. I'm probably going to make an entire page just for the challenges. It'll be for the watermelon and the pumpkin challenges, but it'll be specifically for the 2023 garden challenges. Now for pumpkins, that is our second garden challenge this year, and that's grow the largest pumpkin. So there's two varieties that were recommended for the pumpkins. Joanne says, Keith says, family first. Yes, that was important today. So the pumpkin challenge, I forgot to tell you the watermelon. I'll get back to that. The pumpkin challenge is recommended. The largest is the Big Max pumpkin and the Dill's Atlantic Giant. That's a tongue twister there. So those are the two varieties that were recommended for the largest pumpkin. And then the two that were recommended for the largest watermelon were Florida Giant and Carolina Cross. That Carolina Cross can get into the hundreds of pounds of watermelons. Can you imagine growing a 200-pound watermelon? Can you imagine growing a 400-pound pumpkin? So I'm really excited about that. Now, as far as where my pumpkins are planted, I have Jarheadale pumpkins planted over in that bed, and that's the one that I'm doing for my challenge. And then in another bed, because I'm trying to keep them from cross-pollinating, and this is in a completely different garden, I have Marina di Chioggia pumpkin, I believe. I think I pronounced it right. Sorry if I butchered that, guys. I probably butchered the pronunciation, but so let me go back. Oh, I missed your comment. I'm really sorry. Sometimes I miss comments. Jenny Eaton says, does the zone matter? I'm in zone 9. No, it does not matter. So the garden challenge ends November 1st. Most gardeners are kind of being done by that time. Some of you in colder climates are going to be done in like October. So I did want to end it on November 1st. So there's plenty of time to grow. There's plenty of time to plant. We've got people in Canada growing. We've got people in California, Florida, East Coast, West Coast. So you can kind of pick something that will grow in your area. And like I said, I'm going to also pick a couple of random winners. So just because you're participating, you've got an easy entry there just for participating. And literally all you have to do is enter yourself in the June sign up, and then you're going to want to follow up with me on November 1st when we're finished, and then I'll pick some winners after that date. So pretty cool, right? That'll give you, if you win, that'll give you a gift certificate to use for your 2024 garden. And our 2024 garden, we've got some challenges already in the works. My brain has been working wonders. My friend who works with me in the seed shop gave me some suggestions as well. So I'm already planning my 2024 garden and garden challenges. So for those of you that are joining me, do you have any questions? Do you have any concerns? Do you have any questions about different issues with your growing, whether it's your watermelon or whether it's your pumpkin? Do you have any questions? I have in my comprehensive planting guide, I've got a lot of great information about growing watermelon and about growing pumpkins. So there's a lot of great info. Specifically, pumpkins are heavy feeders. So I would definitely recommend making sure that you have ample nutrients in your soil. It's good to make sure that they're healthy and the soil is healthy throughout the growing period, instead of going, oh my gosh, I've got this deficiency. What do I do? How do I treat it? How do I work with it? And then also you might want to watch previous videos, because I did share in previous videos about the challenges, and I think it was 2 weeks ago. I did it on a Saturday because it was way too hot on a Thursday. And I discussed the challenges in the video 2 weeks ago. I talked about the different companion plants that I've added to my garden and companion plants that you can add to your garden for the different varieties in our challenge. So that's something you might want to watch. It was 2 weeks ago, I believe, on a Saturday. Last week was pretty awesome. We discussed tomatoes. We discussed the different types of care for tomatoes and the different types of caging, staking, Florida weave. I actually saw somebody called it a California weave, and now I'm going to have to look up like what came first, the California weave or the Florida weave. And can somebody come up with a Texas weave? That's another option for you to go back and look at some of those videos, because I also discussed some plant deficiencies. So it doesn't necessarily carry over into your pumpkins and your watermelon, but it's a thought. It's some options for you if you are looking at some deficiencies in your plants. And that's really all I had to add today, unless somebody has a question, because I don't always see, oh, there we go. There you go. Now I can see the comments. I don't always see your comments. So if you don't get to ask your question while I'm live tonight, you can always send me an email. My email is mary@marysheirloomseeds.com, and I do try to answer your questions, unless it's something spammy, and then I don't normally answer that. But if you're a customer and if you're asking a legitimate question, that's a whole nother story. Oh, I got t-shirts. My t-shirts just arrived yesterday, so I picked a bunch of them up. If you are interested in a green shirt with the bee on it, I have shirts. A lot of people were asking that when I offered the pre-orders of the shirt with our leaf logo on it. A lot of people had asked about the bee logo, so poof, here they are. And these are all printed here locally in East Texas. So we appreciate everybody's support of our small business, and then we in turn support other local small businesses as well. So I think that's it. Hey, Raven Cat, thanks for joining me. So tonight we discussed the pumpkin challenge and the watermelon challenge, and I didn't slack off today, but I did have some really important things that I had to get done, both in the seed shop and with my family. So I had to get that taken care of right away. So tomorrow I will have the sign up at marysheirloomseeds.com, and I'm going to send out an email. So if you haven't already signed up for my email, please do so as soon as possible, because tomorrow I'm going to send out that announcement about the official sign up. A lot of people send me emails, and I do have you already listed, but we're going to kind of make this something a little more special. And Krista says you got my my tank tops. That is awesome. I did go live in my tank top not too long ago, and I've been wearing it. But I wanted to wear my shirt since I just got it yesterday. All right, so I think that's it for me today. Today is super short and sweet. I don't like to spend all night just talking about random stuff. I do try to get straight and to the point. So I'm Mary at Mary's Heirloom Seeds. If you have questions, send me an email. It's Mary at marysheirloomseeds.com. I really hope that you are going to join me in our challenges. And like I said, there's no pressure. You don't have to be the winner, because just signing up for the challenges, you'll automatically be entered to win a gift certificate of some sort. So that's it. Alrighty, everybody, happy Thursday. I am Mary at Mary's Heirloom Seeds, signing off, and happy planting, everybody.